Hello, hello. Today we're at Shark Valley National Park. Very beautiful park nested in the Florida Everglades. We're gonna be watching some birds, some alligators. Excited about that. And we're gonna be doing the loop, which is pretty long. That's why they have these trams here. You see that tram? That's something you can do. Or you can rent a bicycle. Or you can bring your own bicycle like I did right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I brought my drone, but unfortunately they have a no drone policy, so that's not gonna be any use. It's gonna make some video with this, and hopefully we run into. That's what I'm here for. I want to see alligators. I want to be next to the alligators, and they say this is the place. So let's go. By the way, very important piece of information. I thought that this place at first this morning I thought it was a Florida State Park. So I was positive I was going to be able to enter with my annual Florida State Park card membership, but nope. It happens to be a national park, and here's the thing: they have, as they always do, they have entrance fees, and for this specific park, it's $30 per vehicle. $30 per vehicle, and then as many people as they're in the vehicle. So this is a 5-seater, 5 people. You get a 7 seats vehicle, then you just pay $30 and everybody goes in. But they're also, as they always do, they also sell you the annual pass, the annual national park pass. So I have both now. I have the Florida and I have the USA one, and I do know that there's not that many national parks in Florida. I do know that, and I was aware of that when I did the transaction, but there is a ton of them in the West Coast. So what a better excuse to sometime within the next year make it out to California, or make it out to Nevada, make it out to Arizona and all the good stuff in Utah, and then go check those out. I have the pass now, right? I have the entrance fee now, so might as well use it, right? Maybe find it just as useful yourself. Anyway, that's it. Let's go do the park. So just made it to the parking, and now I'm gonna walk to the visitor center, where you can book a chair, one of the trams. Sounds like a very relaxing experience, just be trammed around. I'm planning to bike. I brought my bicycle, and I'm planning to do that. It's a very good trail. It's a 14-mile loop. See the people over there? They're getting on the trolley. God bless their hearts, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do the bicycle. You can see here, you can also rent if you forget to bring your own bicycle. They have bicycle rentals right there. These are the rentals. Choose the one you like best. They're very cute, nice bicycles. This is where you pay for the rental. This is doesn't say how much. Oh, $25 per day. And stop for trams, never feed or harass wildlife, view animals but remain at safe distance. The full loop is 15 miles. Average time is 2 to 3 hours. No double riding. All bikes must be returned by 5 p.m. to avoid fees. But I have my bike. What else is here? We have a little shop. Now we're gonna be entering the shop. Got some drinks, machine. This is where we board the tram. We're not gonna go boarding the tram. Look at them riding their bikes. So happy. And then we have bathrooms. And then a water fountain. And then a little information about the gators and about the wildlife and ranger programs. And do not bring your skateboard, your scooter, or your rollerblades of any kind. Just don't bring them to the park. Bring your bicycle. Just don't bring your tiny devices with wheels. And with that in mind, let's get the bicycle out and start the ride, because it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a 3-hour ride. Weather is amazing. It's probably 80. Feels good. Oh, the tram also has a fee. If you want to take the tram, it's $31 for adults, 24 if you're a senior, or kids go half. 16. I think we cover all the information. Now it's time to go. Let's go. Take the road. All right, look who's back. I didn't install the thing for the rack, so I just push it in the back. That's how I roll. And got the tires inflated. Just make sure they're still there. Yep, the air is still there. The shoes are fine. You see peeps coming back with, yeah, shoes are fine. Let's go. So this is it. We're gonna be riding this trail 15 miles all the way around the loop, and then on the right side gonna be looking for wildlife. We have the Everglades over in the right side, and then in the left side as well. We're surrounded by the Everglades basically in all directions. And cool thing about this place is that they don't have fences. They don't have any divisions between the life outside around the Everglades and you. We are basically in the same place. We are riding the bike along with all the diversity that is around here. They did say, do not disturb the wildlife. Keep your distance. These are dangerous animals, but for the most part, they don't do anything. They will not do anything. They will not attack you because we are not their food. We are just not their food, and unless we go and bug them, we disturb their peace, then they're not gonna do anything. So this is very peaceful. Check out that. This is really cool. This is what I usually think about the Everglades. A big patch of grass, big flooded patch of grass. It's a river. It's a river that stays or that starts somewhere up around Orlando, south side of Orlando, and it slowly moves. It's not a river like river that comes or that builds with the water that melts from a mountain glacier, or from the typical rain, the typical river that builds based on water that falls down a mountain chain. No, this is a river, fresh water that comes out of the ground, fresh water that it's stored underneath, and that fresh water comes out on the surface and slowly make its way into the ocean, crossing basically half of the state of Florida. It's a very cool thing. It's slow. That's part of the reason this is so flat, is what it makes it so slow. There's no hills, there's no mountains, there's none of that. So river is not fighting almost any land in order to make it to the ocean, but still has to make its way down, even though down is just a couple of meters. It's massive, it's gigantic. See it from space, gigantic. This is just a little chunk, tiny. So far so good. It's been really nice. A little bit of wind, headwind, so that's making it a little more challenging, but it's nice. I'm a little bit disappointed that no alligators as of yet, but plenty of nice. Let me show you. Look at the views. The floating grass. And you see the water. I'll try to find a spot, see if I can show you. I have not seen any alligators yet, but on this side, on the right side, well, in both sides really, it's just that on this side is a little more pondy kind of thing. I don't know if that word exists. You can see the water so pristine, so clear, and every now and then some fish just swimming. You know, the alligators are freshwater animals, so all this water is fresh. This is a river. It's a gigantic river. It's a ginormous river that goes very up here. Let me show. Here. You hear the sound? Look at that. Wow. I don't know if the camera can do justice. You see this little firefly? And then behind it there's that opening, fresh water, the fish just there swimming, another one down there, and it's just the sound of the water, the sound of the birds. Here, something. Oh, there you go, because you have a pipe underneath, right, to allow for the passage of the water, right? So under the trail right here, they just installed a big pipe, so you got whirlpools like that whirlpool right there. So that means this side is a little bit higher than this side, and then as the water goes under, and then over there shoots out. So cool. There's all kind of animals so far, lots of bugs. I can't imagine what this place would be at sunrise or sunset. I don't think this would be bearable, because I'm pretty sure this would be mosquito town at those times. But right now, amazing. It's like, I don't even know what time it is, like 2 p.m. Yeah, 2:30 p.m. on September. So the park closes at 5. Remember that? And that's, I'm thinking, part of the reason for them to close at 5 is that I don't think nobody would like to be here at sunset. Maybe researchers, maybe scientists, maybe vampires. But this time is perfect. So peaceful. Up ahead, we'll find the tower, the observation tower. Gonna stop there real quick, just glimpse a little higher up to see what the river of grass is, a little better view, and then just loop goes around. They're just gonna take us back to the visitor center. But so far so good. So far, really good. I think part of the reason we haven't seen any alligators is because the weather is being pretty consistent. Yeah, it's September, and it's not as hot as it was a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It's not as hot, but still hot, still in the 80s, maybe up in the 90s sometime around noontime. Anyway, long story short, I think nights are not cold yet. I don't think we had a night where it's gone under 78 Fahrenheit, which means alligators are not having a difficult time keeping the warm. They can't regulate their heat, right? They have to use the sun for that purpose, or the elements around them. When it gets too cold, next day they have to find the sun and spend some time on the sun to make up for that cold of the night before. But as I said, we haven't had cold nights yet, so I guess they're just sleeping. I would be if I was an alligator. I don't know if you can see the over in the other side of the grass. You see the tram. That's the other side of the trail, all the way to the other side. And I don't know if you can see over all the way at the end of the trail, the tower. It's probably tiny on the screen, but it's there, and that's where we're going. Check out this large opening here. Another one of those concrete pipes that go under. So it goes under the trail, and then off that way. And that's the reason we have the whirlpool. And you can see the current creates current under, so it goes out that way. But you see how fish, they like to be here. I mean, this is a great opening, but they're not here to go under and through. No, they don't care about moving to the other side, or maybe they do after or later, I don't know. But they're here for the ride. Do you think they enjoy getting close to the whirlpool? Look, so many. And I thought that maybe that would give us a sight of an alligator for some reason, but nope. None inside. Okay, almost in the tower. Almost there. Almost there. It's just that this looks so cool. So pristine. Despite being so flat, there's so much life going on everywhere because of the water and the heat. For the most part, small birds. I can see why, there's bugs everywhere. But since there's fish, also some big ones, I need to study my biology books once more. Look at that pretty thing flying. And there was a massive one right there behind us, but didn't see it on time, so I didn't get it on camera. See, tiny birds, big birds, bugs. Fish. And the sun. You don't get these in Mars. Yep. Only here on the blue planet. Look at that beautiful thing. Gonna go real slow, don't want to scare you, buddy. Wow, you're massive. Wow! Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. That was so cool. Is that a stork? Is that what they call a stork? I don't know. That's not a gaviota. That is huge to be a gaviota in Spanish. Ah, see, a collection of knowledge. I don't even know. I don't know birds in Spanish or English. Here's back. Hello, buddy. Gonna go real slow. Don't wanna bug you again. Oh, look at you. You always wanna be show off, flying in camera. Alright, I think we made it somewhere. I think this is the tower. A bit of flood around this area. Oh, this is so nice. So, I guess this spot is to get off the bike, chain it here, and then off to the tower. Let's do that. Try to remember my biking spot. I'm just next to the toilets. That guy's go really fast, and that's not an electric bike. And he didn't care about the tower. What's wrong, buddy? There's no locals. I didn't see any communities around here. There's nobody, or maybe, I don't know. Let's go check out the tower. This is the entrance. Restrooms at tower. No bikes beyond this point. Illegal to feed or disturb wildlife. Let's go check him out. Enjoyment and safety always first, just like at the work site. This is so nice. It's crazy to think that this is fresh water. Everything around this is fresh water. We're slightly off away from the ocean, This is a trail. Can you believe this is a trail? How can you take? It's all flooded, so I guess it's for you to walk or to ride. No, you're not riding a bike here. This trail skirts the edge of a borrow pit created during oil exploration before the park was established. The open water mimics an alligator hole with seasonally abundant wildlife. The higher grounds mimic a bayhead, small, dense, and impenetrable. An island of higher ground that provides a kind of oasis for plant and animal life. Pause during this short walk and enjoy the lush. It goes around the tower. Beauty and shade. Let's go to the tower. So yeah, all of this is fresh water, all of it, and it's just a collection of tiny islands in between the marsh, in between all that water, that slowly moving water. Been to the Amazon. I went once many years ago, and I do remember that it was massive from one side to the other side. Barely could see the other side of the river. But this is different, because this literally you just cannot see the other side of the river. The river is just maybe not deep, it's just not deep, but it's incredibly wide. Goes almost coast to coast, almost the whole way. Miami to Naples, right? Everything in the middle, everything between is the floating water, is the floating grass river. Everything. How wide is that? How many miles? You just can't see. You just don't see the other side. Check out the tower. There's restrooms here. Some water fountains that have seen better days. I forgot to bring my bottle, but I'm afraid if it's not the bottle, nothing else will work. It's fine. I drank a lot of water before entering the trail. Observation tower in the middle. Well, it did say that there was an oil rink, so there was oil extraction in this area. May not be edible. Hello.
Hey, Dan.
Good. What a view, huh?
Yeah, beautiful.
Nice breeze up there too.
Oh,
I like it.
thanks. What a view. Wow. Oh yeah, this is an awesome breeze. A little info about the early communities that live here. Some tower, there's another section, but I'm afraid there's no access to it as of now, as of the day we're recording this. Controlling the flow. So yeah, see, we're here, and this is far, the coast is far, and all of this, see, the width of this is massive, it's gigantic, and all of this See, all this is water flowing into the ocean. It's crazy. All you see, that grass, there's water. Wow, look at this. Those clouds are super puffy. They were right, this is a very nice view and a very nice breeze. Oh, a lot of people coming. I think that's our queue. Ah, they are coming in on a trolley. Well, glad I had it for myself for a little bit. Let's go. So nice. There is a water data box with a solar panel and antenna. What's inside that box? What are they measuring about the water data? I don't know. The height, the tides, water quality, elements in the water? I don't know. I don't know. They're coming in the trolley and they're tired. Great view. From up there, great view. And a little bit of a breeze.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, you got it. All right, back to the bike. And let's go. So I think we're halfway down. Haven't shown any, but there's marks in the floor. So every mile we just crossed mile number 6. And I think the spot here, the observation tower, is probably mile number 7. I'm not sure, but I'm just making assumptions here. So I guess we have 8 or 9 miles left. Depends on which mile this is the real one. Let me just do something real quick. Uy, qué rico. That's it. Let's go. No neighbors. We're back. I think the people that was in the tower first, they were just getting their bikes and they left back same way. I don't think that's the idea. I think the idea is to continue the loop. Or maybe I'm being judgmental because I don't know if they started the ride the other way around. And who cares really about what they did or not, or what they do or do not do. Let's go. Hey fella. Didn't mean to interrupt. So I just had a conversation with tour guides that lead the tram. Here. See, this is the mark 7. You'll see him. That's the 7. So we're just passing the 7th, or starting the 7th mile. I don't know. Okay, so I had a conversation with the guides, with the tour guides, and they told me this side, coming half of the loop, is prettier. They said it was prettier. So we're gonna see, I think, a little more open space, and maybe an alligator. Maybe. They also said that it's flooded, that we're gonna be running into a little more flooding this side, and that part of the reason there's not that many alligators is because it's hot, and that winter time you'll see them all over. And then not just because of the heat, apparently not only because of the heat, but also because from what they said, also because the water level goes down. So anywhere there's water, they're gonna be there. If the water goes down, then alligators will move to where the water is. See, like today, we got flooding on the road. We're still in summer Florida. So tide, and still, I think it's around 4 p.m. the high tide or something like that. So maybe that also affects, I don't know. Yeah. Pretty cool. Very pretty. Flooded. Very nice. And yeah, no alligators. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'm gonna see one just hanging, just chilling in the water. If I'm lucky. So yeah. Well, gotta pass now so I can come back in the wintertime. And they say there's hundreds of them everywhere. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Yeah, she was right. This side is more open. You know, it feels like, I don't know, every now and then TVs, when they have TVs for sale, and they have like screensavers going on at the shop, you know, they have these massive huge TVs, and they have these screensavers with very beautiful backgrounds like this. Have you ever seen like green? So green, and so many different shades of green, and then mixing into the white of the puffy clouds and the blue sky. I know that there's not that many colors, but the shades and the way they are organized, and even the water flooding the road, is just a very freaking pretty sight. It's so pretty. Maybe because I'm riding a bike, I'm oxygenated, and I'm a little bit high as well. On oxygen and on exercise and on nature, and that's just making everything a little more exciting than usual. But the place is very nice. I mean, check out this tall grass on this side. Every now and then we have the greens, right? We have the greens, different shades of green. We have the white puffy clouds, we have the blues, we have the water in the road, and then every now and then we have reds, flowers, and yellows. and the fish, when there's a big enough pond of water and there's fish, and there could be colorful fish. It's just this is no lush like the Amazon or like a big forest with gigantic trees. Not like that at all, not even close. But the beauty of this is just as remarkable, as impressive. Check out that bird over there. Just hanging. We made it to marker number 8. Plotted. Could be going faster, but I don't want my back to get all flooded, to get all wet. It's already wet because I've been just coming from class, and it was a good class this morning. It was great. So we sweat a lot, and so I guess you could say I'm already a mess, so it wouldn't matter. But I prefer not to. So I'm not going as fast as I could. That's okay. It's gonna take a while to make our way back. Check out this. Wow. This is so cool. Check this out. It's like a mirror. A mirror. How cool is that? Wow. 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 It's about 3 feet, 3 inches. You know what? You know what? Let's try a handstand. That's so cool. Look at all the little frog thingies in the road. And you want to see this is a river? You want to see how this is? We know this is a river. that is constantly moving. Here. See? Bye bye, Shu. Bye, was nice meeting you. You're going so slow, but you're going. This is anchoring you. Let me just get rid of that anchor. See? The slow flow of the river will keep taking you bye. We cannot go just yet. I need you. I cannot let you go yet. But this is a river. See? This is a river. Consistent movement of water into the Gulf. This is so cool. So we finally made it through the flooding, and now it's a pretty chill. Wind's on the back, so now it's very relaxed. Heading forward, it's pretty chill. Not gonna lie. Look at the views. Open field to the left, to the right side. Flowers. Finally, we got other colors. Yellows. We got to see some reds like those. Reds, yellows, green, white, blue, black. It's not that many colors, but they're combined just perfectly well. It's pretty cool. Don't miss it out. So, I'm on mile 13, 14, so I just have a couple miles left to go, and then that's it. That's the loop. Take me back to the visitor center we explored at the beginning, and that's it. Amazing ride. Totally recommend it to bring your bike or rent one. Totally recommend to get the National Parks Pass. I don't know when I'm gonna use it next, but as long as get to maybe come back 2 more times, that's it. Paid itself. And if I go somewhere else, even better. So don't miss out on that. gonna do a final, unless I see something else, because I've been looking for alligators. Not a single one to be seen today. None of them. They're just hiding. So I'll keep an eye. If I see something else, if I see another one, I'll be back. Otherwise, back to the visitor center, to the final conclusion of this video, and that'll be it. So let's keep an eye out. Maybe something else happens. Maybe. Okay, we're running the marker number 13. That was number 13. 2 miles to go. Two miles to go. We're back. No alligators inside. So final conclusion is that you should make it. Thank you for watching so far. This video is really appreciated if you watch the whole thing, if you are going to watch the whole thing. If you didn't, well, you have no idea. You'll never know that I'm saying something. So regardless, please subscribe and like and comment, and let me know if you make it here, how you like it, what time of the year did you come, did you see alligators? You're lucky enough, because I didn't, at least not today. Maybe you'll come back. Maybe we'll come back and see if maybe they'll be out there to be seen. Today this is it. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.